Hey guys, happy new year. I hope you guys enjoyed your festive seasons. I did, which is the reason why I had sort of like disappeared from YouTube for some time. I was enjoying spending time with my family. We're just enjoying going out and having fun. I hope you guys also did had fun these festive seasons, but nonetheless we are back at it. We are back with more videos this year. I'm hoping the stock market will do better than what it did last year. As most of you already know, that obviously the S&P 500 finished the year down 20%, whereas the local index like the JSE top 40 finished the year down 6%. And though you can't compare the two, one thing that you can conclude, of course, from these two indices is that it was not a good year in terms of the stock market last year. 2022 was not a good year at all, which is why I'm hoping that 2023 will bring us some good news, or will give us some good returns when it comes to the stock market, because 2022 we saw a lot of good quality companies plummeting down by huge numbers, which is something that obviously makes me, or continue to make me, to believe that it is a good opportunity for me and you to continue going and scoop those companies, or those good quality companies, at a discounted price. So I'm expecting this year to be a very good year. I'm especially going to the end, because things like inflation, I'm hoping, or I would like to believe that we'll see it becoming better and better as the Federal Reserve continues increasing interest rates. That is one thing that I personally believe, that by the time we finish this year, inflation will be much better, and that, ladies and gents, will definitely revive the stock markets, meaning that the companies that we invest in the stock market, ladies and gents, are definitely going to recover in terms of the share price. We are going to see them giving us the good gains, especially to those that are taking these low trading prices of the good quality stocks and load the boat, because guess what? There is no way that this company will stay at the bottom like this forever. At some point in time, which I believe that it will be sometimes this year, in the second half of this year, we are going to see those companies recovering in terms of the share price, and those that are increasing their holdings, loading the boat, or piling on those good quality stocks, are definitely going to receive the good rewards and the good returns, which obviously is going to make them to be really excited and not regretting why they loaded the boat on those quality companies. So personally, one thing that I'm doing right now, I'm continuing to load on my top favorite stocks, and those of you that have been following for some time, you already know the stocks that I'm talking about, whether locally or internationally, because I've done a couple of videos showing you, or doing videos indicating the kind of companies I'm buying, or the kind of companies I own, and the reason behind why I own those companies. So those of you that have been following me for some time, you already know the companies that I own, and the companies that, when I say I'm increasing my holdings on, you know exactly, or the exact companies I'm talking about. So I'm going to continue loading the boat, increasing my holdings onto those quality companies that you know that I discuss a lot on this channel, because like I say, I believe that in the second half of this year we might see, of course, the stock market becoming bullish. I would like to think, especially looking at, or basing it on the fact that I personally believe that inflation will be better, way better than where it is right now. And the good thing is that if you are to look like in the US, inflation, it has been coming down or dropping, which is a very good sign to say that we might see it continuing to drop on a month to month, which is something that makes me to be confident that once we get inflation in a range where the Federal Reserve want it to be, then they are definitely going to stop increasing interest rates. And that, my friends, it's one thing that obviously will get to make the markets to recover. And I'm really believing that maybe sometime in the second half we might see that happening, which is something that I look forward to. And of course, I'm not saying that this is exactly what we're going to see, but As I always say, these are just my opinions and not professional financial advice. If you seek professional financial advice, obviously you already know what to do by now. That is, you need to go out there and consult the professional. But these are just my opinions, ladies and gents. I personally believe that the second half of this year, we are definitely going to see most stocks recovering in terms of the share prices because of the improvement of the economic probably around the world. The same goes to the economy locally. I personally believe that we are going to see most of the companies we are investing in here locally in recovering in terms of the share price, which is something that obviously I look forward to. Now, I know that there are a lot of people, especially the beginners in the stock market, that might be panicking during this time, or that have started to panic and started selling their good quality stocks. And I'm here to remind you, or I'm here to remind those who have been selling probably some of their quality stocks, to say that hang on tight, hang on right there. Those companies that you own, or those top quality companies that you own, are definitely going to recover. Give them some time. This is not the very first time we see stock markets crash, or this is not the very first time we see a huge crash in a year. We have seen it a couple of times there, or it has occurred a couple of times, and we have always seen the markets recovering, which is one thing that makes me to be confident that even this current, of course, markets drops, we are definitely going to see them recovering. We are going to see a lot of companies surging. We are going to see our favorite indices surging or recovering, because it has happened in the past, and we have seen also stock market recovering from the current economic conditions. So hang in there, don't panic, sell your shares, hold on tight, because one way or the other, if you are not selling your stocks in the near future, you are going to definitely reap the good returns, the good rewards from those companies that you own. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you a short video about what is it that I expect in the stock market this year. What is it that I'll be doing this year? I'm still very positive. I'm still going to be loading the board. I'm going to also add the new stocks, which obviously those of you that will be following me or that follow me are definitely to get to hear the kind of stocks that I'll be adding on my portfolio, and why is it that I'll be adding those stocks. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you load the boat, increase your holdings onto your favorite stocks, make sure that you do your own due diligence so that at least you don't get to panic when you see sharp falls, sharp drops on the stocks that you own or stocks that you want to buy. So due diligence helps you not to panic, especially if the fundamentals of the companies that you are planning to buy or companies that you own are strong. So do make sure that you do your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing in the stock market. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.